come back in here and... Oh, fond memories! Yeah, that's right. We're right back in the beginning of the temple now. Let me go ahead and get rid of these bozos. Nope, don't even try it. They're committed. I will give them that, but I'm even more committed to complete the temple. I'm trying to get rid of him because I'm going to need to use the ladder here, and he doesn't want me to use the ladder. Okay. Oh, there's a sun down there. Couldn't really do anything with it, but it was patient enough to wait for us. So now we take our newly equipped light arrow, shine the light of justice, and with the sun there, let there be light. Oh, what? Another one of those ceiling treasure chests. Well, that prank is not really as irritating as it was. There's got to be a remedy to that. But I'm going to continue to act like I don't know what the remedy is, because that's what I do in this Let's Play, right? Anyway, so now we're pretty much done with the first, like, half of the dungeon. This dungeon's sort of divided into, like, two parts, if you will. Sort of like the acts of a play. So we're almost done with the first act, which sets everything up. But now we had that stray fairy that we couldn't quite access before. Well, at least one of many. So we're going to go back down and get that stray fairy. I could off-screen, but I don't want it to be too much of where the heck did he go. So, yep, back in this room. There we go. Fabulous. 10. I give you a 10. No judge could possibly give you anything lower than that. Not even a 9.7. Who would be so cruel? That was a fabulous jump, Link. Anyway, so we have this little area now. Earlier, we activated a treasure chest over there. But either way, even if I did come back here to the platform with the Zora, we couldn't go through here. But now with our light arrow, shine the light of justice. And now we have access to this little area. And let's go ahead and... well, let's do this with some style. Why not? I haven't used the blast mask very much. That poor old lady gave it to us. That's how old ladies are. They give you gifts, and it's usually something you don't care for, because she's way older than you are, and she doesn't know what all the kids are into these days. Anyway, now we have access to this treasure chest, and there we go. Stray fairy number 9. Well, that does it for about the first half of the temple, the first major part of it. So at this point, I can just warp back to the beginning now. I haven't really shown this much in the Let's Play that I know of, but yeah, we can play the Song of Soaring, and we're going to warp back to the entrance. Alright, we're back at the beginning here, and that does it for the first part. So we're going to head out here now. Pretty soon we'll be able to start the second part. Well, right now, I'm just going to stand out here for the time being, and I'm going to go ahead and just end this recording session. So I'll see you guys and gals when the next recording session begins. Hello, my friends. This is a brand new recording session, like 2 months after the other one. So yeah, I'd be checking myself out too. Like, you know, you're 2 months older, but you know, you're still looking good, man. Still looking sharp as ever. Alright, we need to hurry up and get this temple finished, so step on the switch here, and it's time for more LG of Emptiness Insanity. I hope I'm not too rusty this recording session. I haven't done anything in like 2 months, and I keep trying to record, and I'm just not very good at it, but, you know, I'm just gonna wing it, basically, you know, just gotta try things until they work, so. Alright, so now that that block is moved, we have access to this little orangish jewel. And we got a little clue a while back from the Garo that committed suicide. Before he bit the dust, he talked about how the moon needs to be born on the earth or whatever. Anyway, basically just shoot that with your light arrow, or miss completely, like I did. What does that do? Oh, what the... No, not really. It just flipped the entire Earth upside down. What? Wow. Well, that's pretty cool. But wait a minute. Is the moon down there now? So is the moon gonna come towards us, or is it... Did I just save the entire Earth by doing that? Well, that's pretty cool. So why don't we just... I don't know, maybe I just turned this area upside down? Well then... I think the Earth is saved. I think we just need to relocate everyone here. And then we're all saved, so... And welcome to Stone Tower Temple 2.0. So, yeah, that's how this temple works. We do one part of it right side up, and another part of it upside down. So now we're going to go through the temple a second time, but everything's going to be flipped around upside down. So what's down is now up there, and what was down, or up, is now down here. You get the point. Anyway, before I get ahead of myself too much, just a fair warning, you do want to make sure you have magic meter and everything. You can stock, there's like a crate over there you can stock up. Because magic meter is used quite a bit, and if you run out, then it's just not very fun. You don't want to have to backtrack trying to find magic meter. Well, excuse you. Use your light arrow, get this bozo out of the way. It's like a bouncer. I could be a bouncer, I think. Not much to it, you just stand in front of a door and look tough. Make faces at people. I'd do that for free. That's just me. Anyway. Alright, all you members of the Deku Alliance are in luck, because the Deku is going to be used quite a bit in this room. I do want to be careful with this room, because I do want to kind of take my time with it, because there's quite a lot to do, and I don't want to forget any of it. First of all, you want to go up, and then move back here, if I can make it in time. Yes, okay. And we have a treasure chest here. This was one of the treasure chests that we activated, and it was upside down. Well, now that the temple is upside down, we have access to all those treasure chests, because they're now flipped the right side. So that's kind of the big thing we're going to be doing, is just accessing areas that were on the top, basically. Okay, so next, there's like a total of 4 things to do in this room. The next one is on this platform. I don't recommend defeating this guy, because we have to leave the room here briefly, and he's just going to respawn anyway, so what you want to do is leave the room here, and we have a switch. Can we... Come on, Deku, you need to eat some peanut butter or something, man. Of course, I know what it's like to not weigh very much, because people are always pointing that out about me. Oh, you're skinny. So what if I only weigh 67 pounds? I mean, we all have our flaws, right? Anyway. Yeah, back there's like a Dexy hand, and you can fall and get those rupees. Take my advice, don't bother with any of that crap. Yeah, so if you defeated that guy, he would have respawned, so don't even bother with him. Unless he just obnoxiously gets in your way. Alright. Get this treasure chest we activated. Hello, Key. Nice to meet your acquaintance. Alright, that's the 3rd thing in here. Man, that wasn't very nice. Alright. No, that was the 2nd thing in here. Sorry. Alright, the 3rd thing. You can go to the top here, but we don't quite want to go in there yet, because there's something else in this room. Yeah, there's a locked door, but, ow. Oh, these traps. Yeah, that right there. Yeah, we want to shoot the sun with a light arrow. Yeah, if you notice, my magic meter's like already down to half, so that's what I mean. What? The upside down treasure chests are back? Yeah, so, you guessed it, we've got to go back to the temple in its original state. Again. So, yeah, that'll be fun. But, more on that later. Just, you know, make a little note on your notepads. We'll worry about that treasure chest later. For now, we need to step on this switch. And finally, we're done with this room just about. Can't quite reach it, so let's get our LG of emptiness on. Don't worry, I think that's one of the last times we actually have to use the LG of emptiness. There's another time, but I think you can shortcut it, and I'm going to show you that later. Alright, yeah, you stay there, you creepy little thing. Alright, sorry about the little interruption there, everyone. I had a stupid recording issue. I'm really considering just upgrading to the Apage or something, because I don't want to babble for 20 minutes about my technical issues, but I just keep having recording issues with the Dazzle and Pinnacle Studio, and I really just want to get the daggum Apage or something. I'm just really growing tired of that stupid recording issues and stuff. Anyway, yeah, see, now I'm getting too absent-minded, and I can't even focus now. Anyway, shake it off, man, shake it off. We gotta get this treasure chest while dodging these hanging spikes of death. Get this treasure chest here. And that's Stray Fairy number 12. Alright. Approaching the end of our Stray Fairy quest. Alright, now we can finally leave this room. Yeah, that's the thing about this room. It's not complicated or anything. It's just there's like 4 different things you gotta do, and you need to be careful, so. Oh, yeah, this room. Now, the flipping thing is not limited to the outside of the temple. We do have a puzzle or two in the temple that requires flipping as well. So we're going to reverse the room here. Gloria Estefan would be quite pleased with this temple, if I do say so myself. And then you want to roll across with the Goron, because he's okay with fire. You can run across with Link, but not only will you take damage, but he'll keep falling over and over again. It's just rather irritating. And flip the room again. And there we go, we can leave now. Oh boy, this puzzle. I almost want to speed this up or something, because I feel like this puzzle's just not going to be very interesting to watch. Alright, so here's how this room works. We have a block here with Skull Kid's wonderful face on it. Now that's Majora's Mask. It's not his face. His face is just a little bit more creepy. Anyway, we need to get this block from here all the way to here to step on this. But we can't fully navigate the block there because there's some gaps and we can't fully push it there. So what we need to do is we need to keep flipping the room back and forth from upside down to right side up until we can successfully get the block all the way there. And also, thanks to a comment or two I got, you can actually wear the stone mask, which I keep forgetting about, and these enemies won't see you, so you don't have to worry about defeating them over and over again while you're doing this puzzle. So, basically, it's just a slow and steady wins the race type of thing. We just gotta push the block as far as we can, and then turn it up, turn it up, turn it upside down. Don't worry, I won't sing too much. And then just keep making the block go towards the end there as much as you can. And I won't do it just for the sake of time, but yes, if you do stand on the block and flip the room, yes, it will crush Link, which is rather humorous, but just take my word for it. One thing that's kind of in Zelda is the fact that enemies have kind of their own battle music and everything. I don't mind it, but sometimes I really like the actual music that's playing, and the battle music will just get rid of it. Like, I really like the Stone Tower Temple music, preferably the flipped version of it, which is what I haven't pointed out yet, is that Stone Tower Temple has its own music when it's in the flipped mode. But, you know, whenever you have an enemy near you, it switches to the enemy music, which is not terrible music by any means, but I don't want to listen to that. I want to listen to the really nice, soothing Stone Tower music. There's especially that moment in Twilight Princess, like the Midna's Lament moment. You know, the daggum enemies are in Hyrule Field. You can't even listen to the music you can't even listen to Midna's Lament when that happens. But anyway, I don't want to talk about that game too much. Save all that for when I Let's Play that, which will be like 20 years from now, because I can't ever finish this game. Anyway, I think I've pointed this out before, but the reason why those enemies keep respawning is to make sure you don't run out of magic meter or arrows. So, I didn't realize that till fairly recently. I was so annoyed that they respawned like 12 seconds later. And after a slow but steady process, that puzzle's finally done. Just keep flipping the room back and forth until it's finished. Hello, Wizrobe. Look at that, he doesn't even get his mini-boss music anymore. He's just basically a regular enemy now. I almost want to just, like, off-screen this or something, because we've seen this so much now. But now that we have the light arrow, we can get rid of him much quicker. I think the light arrow takes away a lot more damage. So let's just shoot him again. I think like 1 or 2 more times and that'll be it. Because it's already going to go to the next phase here. Yeah, see. Yeah, I think the light arrow does more damage. So let's just defeat him like before. I guess I could off-screen this maybe, or speed it up or something, but I don't know. Might as well just go ahead and take care of it. Okay, and he's right there, so that was easy. There we go. And I think the light arrow, yeah, made that a lot quicker, so. That's basically just like the other Wizrobe fights. The only difference is that you have these chunks of lava that are falling from the ceiling, which are rather annoying. You can go up there if you want with the hookshot and pick up some supplies and things like that. In fact, I'll go ahead and stock up while I'm in here. You just want to be mindful of the lava that's falling. Is it lava? Maybe it's magma? I don't know. I can't remember the difference. Yeah, there's a fairy, some pods, yeah. Sort of like the halfway point, if you will. That does it for this room. And you don't want to fall down that... You know, they always say go towards the light. Well, don't. Because you'll basically fall in a bottomless pit. So. And we need to get up there with the hook shot. And we need to launch to the treasure chest, which is right there. I'm still trying to get used to the joystick, because I haven't used the N64 joystick in so long. I've been playing the 3DS and things like that. Alright, now we're back in this room. That's the thing, is you can kind of familiarize yourself with which rooms these are, like which one this was before. Because we're not going in any new rooms as far as I can remember. These are just rooms we've been in before. Just the ceiling of it, basically. Alright, we got some pose in here. I usually just ignore them. Maybe I should fight enemies more. I don't know. I tend to just ignore them probably more than I should. We got a little key we need to grab right quick. Got some new enemies here. These are like temple guards or death armos. Temple guards, yeah. I'll defeat one of them just to show it. Dude, you don't do that. I forgot I equipped that. We need the light arrow for these guys. Hey, stop it. Okay. Ow. Basically, you want to light arrow them, flips them around, and then you want to let them fall to you. And then that's going to make them fall to their fatal point, which is like this pointy part of them. And that does damage to them. And then that's how they blow up and die, basically. And all we really need to do in here is grab this key over here. And I guess the legit way to do this is to get your LG of Emptiness on. But if you stand at a good angle, the right angle, you can just shoot over there with the hook shot. And then just grab the key just like that. And there we go. So the original puzzle is it does that crap where the flames are there and you have to have some weight on the switch and everything. But who wants to do all that crap, right? Is this the... Yeah, this is the right room, okay. So yeah, grab the key in there and then that's basically it for there. And now we have this little room on the right here, and this is a very important room. You do not want to neglect this. Run in here, step on the switch, and that puts a very important treasure chest right there. Because we hook shot to that later. See if you notice Tattle's all incredible hulking over there. Oh. Yeah, nice one, man. Oh, okay. Yeah. We hook shot to that later, and that allows access to the last part of the temple. So you do want to make sure you do that, because I completely forgot about that room and that switch one time, and I was lost for like 2 hours, so... Alright, first you want to get rid of those spikes, because they block the way to the point to where the Deku can't go in there without being a sad little Deku and blowing up and everything, so let's go over here, and this is just sort of our midpoint. Then we're going to take the other flower and go to the end of the room. So I hope everyone's been doing well. It's been like a good 2 months since I've really talked to all of you in a video like this. You're probably all completely different people now. Feel free to leave a comment and just talk about your life a little bit. What's been going on the past 2 months? What was your Christmas and New Year's like? Any big changes in your life over the past 2 months? Did you get married? Did you have a kid? You know, anything fascinating? A sex change by chance? No, I'm just messing around. Yeah. Feel free to talk about yourself in the comments. This is my attempt at getting to know my viewers. No, not really. Anyway. Yeah, you can actually, blow up those guys with the light arrow, and it'll give you, yeah, they keep respawning. Yeah, and it'll give you, like, what is this, 50 rupees, 60 rupees? Yeah. And, yeah, that actually, I don't know if I've talked about this in detail yet or not, but yeah, that'll actually jinx you to where you can't take out your sword if they hit you. But we can play this song that we've played like once in the entire Let's Play, the Song of Storms, and that'll get rid of that. And we are going to need that, because we do need our sword in the room coming up here. So, stocking up on plenty of supplies. That couldn't possibly mean that there's a battle coming up. Oh, gee, didn't see that coming. Oh, wow, we get right into it, too. At least this room was blunt. They always try to do that thing where it's like, oh, there's nothing in here. Then some guy shows up. Oh. Well, here's a guy who's seen better days. This is Gomez. You basically want to shed some light on him. Get rid of the bats, and then just wail on him with your sword at that point. And with the jump attack combined with the gilded sword, this guy just goes down like a pack of cards. Okay, clear the bats, jump attack. There we go. I think one more jump attack should do it. And this is a room that you really want to be careful with magic meter. And then there we go. Wow. Oh, I want that. Please tell me that's a dungeon item. Man. What is that, like the Reaper's Staff? Dude, can I... Aw, really? I want that. Screw the sword. Man, I know the sword is traditional in Zelda, but I'd rather be the Grim Reaper. It would be an interesting, just fun little item to get at the end of a Zelda game, is just the Reaper Staff. It allows you to kill anything with one touch. I mean, you could argue that makes the game easy, but I mean, you wouldn't have to use it. It would just be for kicks and giggles now that the game's over. Oh, I wonder what this is going to be. I'll leave in this cutscene because this may be the last time we get the boss key. Or maybe it's not. Maybe there's 12 other dungeons, and I'm just messing with your head. No, not really. Well, that's actually it for this area. We've got one little area to explore now, and then we're pretty much done with the temple. As you can see, we've explored pretty much every room now. So what we can do now is actually warp back to the beginning of the temple. And we're back in the beginning. Yeah, it was kind of cheap, but it's just convenient to do that, basically. And now, there's that treasure chest we activated earlier, and Tattle's gonna... Look, can't you use the... Yeah. Okay, thanks for pointing out the obvious. Yeah, we want to use our hook shot on that treasure chest up there, if it'll... See, targeted. Oh, well. Just basically hook shot to it. And there we go. We have access to that. How are we going to get that treasure chest? Well, we'll make a little note of that, and that'll be something we do later. Alright, we're going to go in here, and oh, he's back. It's Igor. I guess this is the other Igor's brother, maybe? Uh-oh, he's going to have his revenge for what we did to his brother. Not quite. I'm just going to fight him just like the other. I'm going to shoot him, and then shoot him again. You also want to make sure his eye is open wide, because if it's not, then if it's kind of closed, then the light arrow can't access it, and you won't be able to attack them that way. I think you can actually use regular arrows, but I don't ever bother with that because the light arrows just take so much more damage. What on earth could this be? We already got all the dungeon items. We got the compass, the map, and everything. What the... Oh my god, it's a hockey mask. No, this is the giant's mask. The might of a giant. Can we use the power anywhere? Oh boy. I don't... My dream come true. I don't have to eat my vegetables to become giant. Oh, wait, I can't use it. What? Where on earth could we possibly use this mask? Maybe we'll find out a little later, like 20 videos from now. Nah, not really. Anyway, this is our last room before the boss. Somewhere around here. Where the heck is it? Should have a treasure chest. Ow. Dude. Should have a treasure chest. There it is. I was worried for a second. I was like, I did activate that, didn't I? And that gives you access to this upper part, and then you want to shoot over there. And now we're down here. And there we go, the boss. But you have a BMOS here. You can stock up on some supplies and things before getting the boss battle rocking and rolling. Yeah, get on out of here, dude. He's like the... What is he, like, guarding the boss's door? Man, you need a better security guard, man. That guy was terrible. Alright, stock up on hearts. The whole shebang. The mother load. They were nice enough to put all that here. And this is the boss door. And this brings us to the end of Stone Tower Temple. But... Wait a minute. 2 treasure chests. And 2 stray fairies are still left. Yeah, you actually... need to get those 2 stray fairies back in the right side up version of the temple, because those treasure chests appeared now when the temple was upside down. So we gotta flip the temple again. You can go do that if you want to, but then you would have to go back and flip the temple upside down again to come fight the boss. So I recommend just saving those stray fairies for later after you defeat the boss, because it's just more convenient that way. It saves you trips, basically. Well, next part, the boss awaits. See you later, alligators.